Hello neighbors, welcome to the channel. Okay, we're talking about some Mixolydian jam stuff here today. So this is a cool sound. We're in the key of E, and this is just good stuff to have underneath your fingers. You know, you can intersperse this with good melody playing. You can just jam out on this stuff and it sounds cool. So what's going on with it? Let's think about what these intervals are here. This can be a little bit more advanced than some of the stuff we have done on here, but, excuse me, it's still approachable. So you got your first fret of the G, that's your major third in E, all right? You got your second fret of the G, that's your A note, that's your 4. You got your 5, fourth fret of the G. 3, 4, 5 are your intervals. 1, 2, 4 are your frets. And then we're gonna skip the 6th interval and go up to the open D, which is gonna be our flat 7. And then you got your E note, second fret of the D. So that's the sound. Da, 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 da. And we'll skip the 2nd, which is the 4th fret, go to the 6th fret of the D, open A. And so it's really that kind of suspended sound, which is so nice, mixed with the flat 7. So we got on the D string 2, 6, open A, 2nd fret of the A, that's your 5th, and then the flat 7 again, the D note, 5th fret of the A, open E, that's your 1 again, all right? So fret-wise, you got 1, 2, 4, open D, 2, 6, open A, 2nd, 5th, open E, and you can go 4, 5, 7 for your high, 3, 4, and 5 interval wise. Come on back down, 7, 5, 4, open E, 5th fret of the A, 2nd fret, open A, and slow suspension, that's the 4th, coming down to the major third, 6th fret of the D, 2nd fret of the D, open D, 4th fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret. All right, so that's our Mixolydian thing that we're doing here. So you can kind of fold that up if you like that sound. But before we do, please like and subscribe. And go ahead and hit that little bell there for the notifications, and you'll get all the good stuff from Noya Mountain Music. Thank you. And please consider becoming a patron on patreon.com/Noya Mountain Music. It's got a slight hippie bent, but it's jammable, you know. You hear this a lot in the key of B. Of course, you can just take this downstairs and you'll be in B. Some of that Rebecca stuff, you know, with the suspended 4th. So you can take this to, for instance, the key of A. So 5th fret of the E, 3rd fret E, open E, 5th fret of the A, 4th fret, open A. That's your little 5. There's a 4, 3, interval-wise, fret-wise, 5, 4, open. And 5th fret of the D coming down, 2nd fret, open D, 6th fret of the G, 2nd fret. This is the sound. You need your open G, yeah? Fold it. And you can add this other stuff to it. minor third, 5th fret was the C note into the 6th fret, you know, C into C sharp. So when you combine this Mixolydian vibe, Mixolydian vibe over like a 1-4-5, so if you're doing the Mixolydian thing in E, and then into A, back to E, and then to B, no charge for wrong notes. You know, again, no charge for wrong notes, as Guthrie Chat likes to say on his channel. Great electric guitar telly channel, and just music channel in general. Guthrie Chat, will shout out there. So this is the Mixolydian world. Works good in G2. You know, 1, flat 7, 5, 4, 3, skip your 2, and your 6. So no open A, no open E. Then down to your root, 5th fret of the D, flat 7, F note, 3rd fret of the D, open, and 5, 4, fretwise on the G, open G. You fold that. So when you pair that with some of the more hardcore bluegrass stuff, you get a nice contrast there, you know, because Bill Monroe wasn't playing this stuff. But you can flip that to the Monroe style and have a good contrast going in there. You can also play this stuff up the neck. You know, one of my favorite things to do in B. That out just a little bit. So we're in B, you know. So you can do the 3 and the 4, just like we were doing it, but it's a little bit easier if you go the minor third into the major third, which would be 7th fret into the 8th fret. And then continue with the Mixolydian from there, from the 6th fret of the A, 7th fret, 9th fret, and flat 7, A note, 5th fret of the E, and then your B note. Going from that, you know, the flat 7 to the 1 to the high 3, which in B is going to be your 11th fret of the E. That's a strong sound. No charge for wrong notes. So yeah, this is a fun world to play in. Here's your D Mixolydian. And again, we're not playing the 6, and we're not playing the 2. Yeah. So in D, 2nd fret of the G, 5th fret of the G, open D, 4, 5, open A, 3, 5, no open E, and let's go 2, 3, 5 on the D. You can have the open G in there, you know, because that's going to be your, what is that going to be? That's going to be your 4, yeah. So if you're familiar with that sound, you're like, what's that sound? That sounds cool. There's a decent chance that it's this Mixolydian thing. No 2, no 6, flat 7, okay? All right, so we're learning stuff. your little skipper. I like to do the folded instead. And then flip into the A. Again, it's not exactly the same thing. Instead of the 1, 3, 4, it's the 1 flat 3 into the 3. But you can do it the way we learned it. You can put the 2 in there sometimes with 9. It's almost any combination of those notes. Is going to work nicely. I'm just kind of running through the 1, 4, 5 there and finding where the train tracks kind of, the easiest, the quickest, the most local note when you get to the end of the bar. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 1. You kind of get the feel for it after a while, but those are just trying to show some little examples of how you can flow between the chords, keeping this Mixolydian thing going. And yeah, so it's a little bit abstract off of like our melody world, but this is the color, If you want to switch and swap this with some good melody, that can be good. Blue Ridge Cat, Blue Ridge, where the Blue Ridge kills far away. That's a good sound. This is like one of my favorite things to do on the mandolin, although it's a little flashy, but in my younger years, back when I was in my 30s, now I'm in my mid 40s and I got neck stuff, and I got back stuff, I'm sleeping with a pillow and going to, anyway. Mild troubles. These are mild troubles, my friends. My mandolin won't stand, actually will stand to them pretty good. And maybe you'll notice, I got my fingerboard truncated there. Randy Wood did that for me. Used to go right here like a Florida, and it would go click, 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 because I dig in so deep. And I thought, well, maybe I can learn to like play a little softer or not dig as deep, but that didn't work out too good. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this lesson on the Mixolydian world mode and the jamming. And please tell me what you're connecting with. If this is like too difficult, easy, probably not too easy, but I mean, maybe for some people it is, but what you're connecting with, and just moreover, how I can help you on your mandolin journey. I'm planning on keeping all these Monday early in the week lessons going here, and that is supported by the wonderful Noya Mountain Music Patreon community. So if you want to support the work, it would be a wonderful thing. We would appreciate that so much. If you go to patreon.com/Noya Mountain Music, you can find a reward tier that works with your budget. And there's the licks of the month on the guitar and the mandolin. There's the note for note videos on a song or a tune for the guitar and the mandolin. There are 2 monthly workshops, Noya Mountain Music monthly workshop, and the Jam Lab, the Monroe Jam Lab. And we're just going to have about 6 more of those, and we are going to finish that whole series that we started in COVID. It's been about 5 years we've been doing that. We've done like 110 or 120 of them. And we're going to have some special ones towards the end of the year, and then we're going to retire it. So if you've ever been curious about what's going on there, it's a wonderful time to check in there. Going to be dropping some stuff on this channel to fill you in with a little bit more about how that flow works and everything. But anyway, thank you for your support, patrons, and if you like the video and subscribe, it's wonderful, and we will see you on the next one, neighbors. Adios. That Chiri Sanango right there. Chiri Sananguito. El mejor curandero. Salvadores Altamontes. Adios.